In this video, MySQL Revision Tour Part 2, the learning objectives are making simple queries through select statement, then viewing a table structure. Select is a command which is used in MySQL, which is used to pull information from a table. Means whenever you want to show your data, you can use select command in different ways. Now its syntax is, it consists of three parts: select, after that you have to specify field list, means the name of the fields, or you can specify asterisk, from table name, this is the second part, and the third part is optional, where with condition. This part is not compulsory. Now let us to start with the basic. If you want to display all the data present in your table, how to write down it? We can use select asterisk from student. So here the name of the table is student, and after select we have not specified the name of any column, we have used asterisk. It means it show all the data, means all the row from this table. The next is selecting particular row or rows. If you want to select particular row from a table, then you have to specify condition, after where you have to specify that condition. Here after select we have written asterisk. It means it takes all the columns from that table, but since we have specified the condition after where percentage greater than 75, so it will filter only those data where the percentage is greater than 75. So basically where is used to filter your data. If you don't want to show everything present in your table, suppose 1000 records are there, but you want to show the records whose percentage is greater than 75. On the basis of condition you want to filter your data from the table, then you have the option where clause, which is used with select command. Now coming to the next, selecting particular column or columns. Suppose in my table I have 10 columns, but I want to specify only the name and percentage from that table. So after select you can specify the list of the columns from student. So in this query we are selecting all the rows, means in the table if the total number of records are 1000, so it will display 1000 records, but it will not select all the columns. It will select only two columns, name and percentage. So try to understand the difference between this second query and third query. Where is used to filter the records, and after select, by specifying the column name you can select the specific columns. Now coming to the next option, we can use distinct keyword also with select. Distinct reduces the redundancy, means using distinct you can remove the repeated value. See in this example we have written select distinct country from customer. Now what will happen? It will display the country name only once. So suppose in the first row the country name is Mumbai, second row again the country name is Mumbai, so it will display Mumbai only once. So it will display from that table the values of country column but not the repeated values. It will display one value once. With distinct we can use parenthesis also. Both the methods are correct. Distinct without parenthesis I have used, or after distinct you can use parenthesis also. Both the methods are correct. Now just opposite of distinct is all. See in this I have not written all. I have written select column from customer. So it will display the repeated values also. Or same thing you can write down with all keyword also before country. So it will display the repeated values also. Now coming to the next, using SQL you can do simple queries also, simple calculations also without using the table name. For example, if I want to do a simple calculation of multiplication, I can write down select then that expression or formula you can write down without specifying the table name. So you can do simple calculation also using select. Now the next topic is using column LIS. Column LIS means, suppose while creating the table, you have given the name of the column name. But now while displaying, you want to display student name as the heading. Means you want to change the name of the column only while displaying it, not permanently. So you can give a new name to your column using column LIS. So here I have given name as student name. So in the table, the name of the column will remain as name, but while displaying, it will be displayed as student name. Now coming to the next, condition based on a range. Now in where clause, if I want to filter my data on the basis of a range of values, means not a single value. Suppose I want to choose from 80 to 100% the name of all the students whose percentage is between 80 and 100. So we can use between operator for that purpose. Select name from student where percentage between 80 and 100. Remember, in this after 80 you have to use and. This keyword is compulsory. Between the lower limit and upper limit, you have to specify and. In this 80 and 100 is also included. Similarly, we can use not between also. If I want to display the percentage whose percentage is not between 80 and 100, so I can use the operator not between also. Now coming to the next, condition based on a list. If my values are not in a increasing or decreasing order, means not in a range, I want to select some specific values. On the basis of that, if I want to filter, then we can use list of values also. So here I have written select name from student where class in. So after column name, the operator used is in operator. After in, you can specify the values to which you want to compare. Means in this query, I want to display the name of the students who are either in class 1 or in class 3 or in class 5. So I have used in operator. Similarly, we can use not in operator also. In this query, you can see I have written 1, 3, 5. Means this will select the name of the students, those who are not studying in class 1, 3 or 5. So in this way, we can use in and not in operator for a list of values. Now the next and very important operator is like operator. Like operator is used with where clause and it is used to match with a pattern. Suppose if I don't know the complete name or the complete value, but if I know the pattern only, suppose the starting letter, 2 letters or the ending letter, then I can use like operator with 2 wildcard characters. With like operator, we can use percentage. It represents either 0 number of characters, 1 or multiple number of characters. Just opposite to it is underscore, which always matches with only one single character. Now let us to see its example. In the first query, I have written select asterisk from customer, where customer name like a percentage. Now here a is the starting and after that I have written percentage. It means it will search for all the records where the name, customer name is starting with a and it can have any number of character. Percentage means any number. Similarly, we can use not like also. Now there are some examples it's given here. For example, if I want to search for all the values which is starting with a, so I can write down a percentage. If I want to search for all the values which is ending with a, then it should be percentage first and then a. Means initially you can have any number of character and then at the ending a. Similarly, the next is if I want to search for all the names in which OR is coming anywhere. So I can use percentage or percentage. Here I have used underscore R percentage means the first letter can be any letter, but the second should always be R and then any number of characters. Similarly, in this, if I want to search for all the names which is starting with A and at least have 3 characters, so I have used A, double underscore and then percentage. Means A and double underscore means at least 3 character is required, and after percentage means it can have 0, 1 or multiple characters, means minimum it will search for 3 characters which is starting with A. Here the next is A percentage O, means it will search for the name starting with A and ending with O. Now the next is, we'll see the operators, how to use AND or NOT operator with where clause. AND operators is used when you want to make sure that both the conditions must be true. OR operator is used when you want to give the liberty that if any one of the condition is true, still it is considered as true. Then NOT means if you want to give a condition just opposite to that, you can use NOT. Now let us to see few examples. For example, the first one, we have given the condition country equals to Germany and city equals to Berlin. So it will search for all those records where both the conditions must be true. Next we have used OR, city equals to Delhi or city equals to Mumbai. Means it will search for those records where either of the condition is true. Minimum one condition must be true. Next is NOT. Now in the last one, I want to search for all the records where the country is not Germany and the country is not USA. So we have written the condition country equals to Germany, and before that we have written NOT, means it will search for just opposite, where the country is not equal to Germany and where the country is not equal to USA. Now the next is, suppose if I want to search for all the values where the country is not entered by the user, so we can use is null operator. Similarly, we can use is not null operator. So here in the condition we have written where country is null. So it will search for the records where the country value is not entered and the country value is null. And the next, it will search for all those where the country is not null, means in the country there is some value specified. Now the last topic of this video is describing the table structure. If you have already created table and you want to see what is the structure of your existing table, so you can use the command describe or you can use the command desc. So it will tell you how many columns are existing in your table, what is the data type of your columns and which constraints you have used. Assignment questions I am giving with this video a separate file. Complete those questions from that assignment file. You can refer these links for detailed description. Thank you.